and we have to do more. So we would encourage and we will call on all residents of Singapore. We have already put out the travel advisory to defer non-essential travel. And we would call on everyone to comply with this advisory and defer your travel plans. There is really no need to travel. If there is no need to travel, please don't travel during this period. It puts everyone at risk. You put yourself at risk, and you put your family members and the people around you at risk. So we would really ask Singaporeans, residents, to really think through before you make any travel plans. If they are really, really necessary, yes, we are not stopping people from traveling. We are not doing that. We are not locking our borders, shutting down our borders and stopping people from traveling. But please, we encourage and urge people to defer all travel at this particular juncture. We also would, the tripartite advisory groups, partners have put out an advisory to make the point very clear that if anyone will still decide to travel during this period, now that we have put out an advisory to defer all non-essential travel, if anyone were to still choose to travel, the employer is entitled to make the person take his own leave when he comes back in order to serve that 14-day stay-home notice or a leave of absence that the employer may so wish to impose on that person. Right, so it's not quite like the current situation where if you are caught or if you are coming back, a stay-home notice is issued to you, you can take 14 days stay-home notice and it's paid leave. Now that the advisory has been put out, if you still choose to travel, the employer can ask you, or the government may issue you a stay-home notice. The employer may also ask you out of an abundance of precaution to stay at home for 14 days, and that will not be on a paid leave. That will be on the person's own leave. And the employer will also not be entitled to claim the $100 allowance that we have put in place to help employers. Right? Because this is very clear. The advisory has already been put in place. You are not supposed to travel, and if people still wish to, then they have to take responsibility for their actions. So again, we would just encourage everyone, defer all travel plans during this period. Many other countries are already tightening and doing all they can to limit the spread of the virus. So really, if there's no necessity, do not travel. Let's reduce the risk, reduce the number of imported cases, and reduce the risk of the virus, more cases coming into Singapore. So that's on the travel side. Beyond that, we have a series of other measures which we will continue to review and update very regularly, given the speed at which this is spreading, and you will hear from us as we have new updates.